Hi, Rob, working with Jones Home Improvements and EMF Safety Company, and I'm actually a building biologist here in St. Louis. And I've actually have a customer, Dave and Diane, and they called me in because they were affected by the smart meter. And luckily they had the intuition and know how to call the electric company and have it changed out, which is pretty hard to do. But what I've also found, because they had additional concerns, they want to verify that all the electrical current was off the pipes and that the possibility of EMFs inside the house, Wi-Fi's, and other smart devices might be affecting their health. And what we found here, which is unusual, most of the problems come from inside the house, but what we found here is actually have current from the outside the house going into the home and causing what we call magnetic fields or even dirty electricity. Now I was out here about 2 weeks ago when it was hot, and we actually had 3 milligauss through the whole entire area through here, up to as much as 10 to 15 milligauss in the yard next door. So what we think what's going on here is we might have possibly a broken neutral or something going inside the house here which is causing the large amounts of magnetic fields. So I got a milligauss meter called an NFA 1000, and this time I'm out here, instead of being 3 milligauss, it's only 1 milligauss, which is actually showing that there's less power being used on the grid. And I can move around here, but most areas are 0.3, 0.5 milligauss on the outside of the house. This is actually about double what it should be, but it's better than 3 milligauss. Now, as I go over to the house that we think we have suspicion of problems, it starts to rise. Now we're at the 1.4, 1.5. Now we're at 1.8. I just was out here walking around 10 minutes ago and never got about 1.2. Now we're up to almost 2.0, and there's a water pipe here. Now we're up to 2. Look at that, now we're down to 3. It jumped up again. 335, which tells me there's currents coming on the main through the pipe. Now we're up to 3.3, running to the home. So again, 3.3 here, 2.96. When I was out here 2 weeks ago, it was up to a 10 milligauss. They keep moving through here. And so there could be, now we're down to 4.2, which tells me it's coming from the ground, not from above. It goes down, 2.2, back down again, and now we're at a 5. So that's extremely high for a current to be on a pipe going to the home. So this house here is being affected, and I actually got permission to come out on Sunday to do some mitigation inside the house to see what we can do to lower the stress level from these currents. Now as you go around the other side over here, this actually is another area that at Jones Home Improvements where we can actually do some testing. And this is nice because typically what most building biologists would charge is $500 to $1,000 to come to someone's homes and mitigate this stuff. But right now, for a limited time, with any home improvement project, we're actually doing this absolutely free. So let's go over here and let's check out the meter. And I was out here 2 days ago, right before the cold front, or right as the cold front was coming in. Again, we're at 2.8, 3.0 there. So I'm gonna set that there, put my clamp, and yesterday it was actually at 3 amps, which is extremely high for a net current to come into a home. And now we're up to 2.45, and I just measured it 10 minutes ago, and it was down to a 0.7. So we definitely have some issues here. We should not have a fluctuation of current of any sort coming into these pipes. Of course, yours are neutral and they're 2 hots. So what we have to do if there is a broken neutral is to call the power company. But we'll verify from the inside here that there's not something from the inside causes a problem. By guarantee there's just current coming in the pipes, which could cause some additional health problems. So another happy customer here at Jones Home Improvements.